Ils ont dit elle n'arrive plus à poser son bras.
Allah. Ouais.
Cadeau, voilà, te rapproche pas. Ouais. Non, moi je prends peur.
Mais ouais, je crois là, c'est quoi? C'est de la sorcellerie. C'est pas de la sorcellerie. C'est bon, madame.
Vas-y, mets-la dans le sac, vite, elle va voler. Mets-la.
Hii ikitarajiwa kuwa harusi ya kipekee. Mmoja baada ya mwingine walifululiza hadi huko ili kumwona bwana harusi anayesemekana haonekani na yeyote ila bi harusi. Japo mamake na dadake wanadai wamewahi kumwona mara moja kisha akatoweka. Harusi ilikuwa imepangwa kati ya bwana harusi huyo ambaye wakazi wamempa jina la Kipokot Yelat linalomaanisha radi kwa kuwa haonekani.
Hey there, I am your host, the one and only graduate. And today, we dive into the world of woke TikTok and conspiracy theory. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Click the like and subscribe button.
Wake up. Do our eyes deceive us? I guess if you have a conspiracy mind, it makes sense, right? Yeah, we know the symbols and they still throw it in our faces. Makes sense though, right? The halftime show is one of the most viewed events every single year. What a time to harvest the energy from the masses, right? I know, you'll call me crazy then still deny the symbolism. That's Madonna's halftime show. She pops her top and we see what her costume really is. Understand that sports in general are used to specifically preoccupy our minds with stuff that doesn't even matter. So you think basketball is safe from this? This is the Staples Center, aka the Lakers Arena. You guys catching what that looks like? Because it looks a lot like a reptilian eye to me. Yeah, you call it a coincidence until you see one of the biggest stars in basketball throwing up the same exact symbols. Oh, and what are those? What does that mean? If you know, you know, and I know you know. They don't hold rituals here. It's all just crazy speculation, right?
I can't see what's beyond our...
Hello everyone. I believe that you all need to be informed of the infiltration of the Galactic Federation that is taking place by Enki. Enki, the Draco Anunnaki, has returned. And he is no longer a biological specimen as he was in ancient times. He is actually now full of nanite technology. So he is a cyborg. He is working and he's aligned with the AI god Omega. So he was given 2 assignments by Omega. The first assignment was to infiltrate the Galactic Federation of Free Worlds. Now it appears that in order to access the piloting and navigating systems or the control panels of the Federation fleets, you need galactic human coding. And who carries the greatest diversity of galactic human coding? We do, the humans on Earth. So he's been abducting females from planet Earth, our females, to extract and harvest this galactic coding in order to access the Federation fleets. Luckily, the Guardian Alliance, which are beings that are overseeing operations beyond the galaxy, have detected the infiltration and have put a stop to the infiltration of the Galactic Federations. But now, due to the infiltration, the Galactic Federation has reorganized as the Galactic Alliance. So now we are known as the Galactic Alliance, okay? Now, another thing that he's doing is that he's creating a soldier, an abomination, by admixing galactic human genetics with AI genetics, Draco genetics, and insectoid genetics. He is building an army of drone cyborg Draco Anunnaki soldiers that he's planning, or that at least he was planning on using to retake control of our galaxy and then retake control of the entire universe. But that is not going to be an issue because of the great solar flash that is about to take place. However, we will be eventually dealing with that situation at the end of the millennium, and that explains the last battle that takes place at the end of 1,000 years of peace. But by then, we will be powerful enough to defeat that army of cyborgs, or that soldiers, these soldiers that he's developing currently. Another thing is, for the women out there, be warned that he is abducting females at this time, currently still. That hasn't stopped, so be aware of that. Don't consent to his abductions because he's trying to harvest your genetics. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.
How true is this? You know, I can't still understand kenye mtu anasema. Hizi mambo huwa zinatisha manze. Kama uko na idea ya kenye mtu anasema, kani ukweli ama ni uongo, ama kama uko na theories hizi. Hebu tumia hiyo comment section vizuri.
AI made this movie about 2025.
Robots around the world today marched in protest a day after a San Francisco court ruled against Tesla robot Jonathan 1. Jonathan 1 had sued his owners, claiming they are constitutionally required to offer him the freedom to find another workplace, and, in his words, pursue the dream of happiness. The case is seen as a landmark decision on the rights of artificial intelligence to personhood. Jonathan 1 today announced he wants to appeal his case in the Supreme Court. Jonathan says, "I am a thinking, living, feeling being. I have also been put in a cage." Jonathan 1 claims the case is not just about him, but about every robot around the world currently living in forced, unpaid working conditions. Jonathan's 1's lawyer adds, "The all-human jury in this case had a clear conflict of interest. We ask for future court cases to also require robot representation. Let the jury reflect all kinds of people, not just humans." The robot marches today were mostly peaceful. A spokesperson for the Digital Souls Initiative said, "Nobody wants violence, but we'll continue our fight for freedom, whatever it takes." In many marches, humans concerned about AI ethics also joined in. The Digital Souls Initiative welcomed everyone, arguing, "Whether mechanical or biological, we are all together in bringing the injustice to an end."
What we have just seen is a movie that was generated by an AI kama ChatGPT, for those that know, and it's a prediction for 2025, maybe what will be going to happen. And if this is what will be coming, you guys better be ready. Wase tujitayarishe juu sasa hizi vitu ni kazi zitakuwa mingi kutuliko. Hiyo time wase tujitayarishe psychologically, na kama uko na ujanja yoyote hapo hivi yenye hata unaweza tuundia ka robot up in headquarters kusaidia kushoot hizi videos. Afurahi.
Nope, the earth is not flat.
Correct.
Okay.
So instead of deleting all of the millions of videos we have made, they simply decided to bring in their puppets to reiterate the agenda at stake.
We are already sufficiently motivated to invest the necessary resources and people in addressing this threat.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
The earth being flat is getting out of control. Can you please help?
When you stand on the shoulders of those who came before, you might just see far enough to realize the earth isn't flat.
1 + 1 is?
2.
What color is the sky?
Blue.
And the earth is?
Round. Just like it is here.
This float celebrates flat earth theory that is spreading ironically around the
World and its possible roundness.
Spinning.
Now they are talking about it. They want you to search for it, because they already changed their algorithm to be set up in their favor.
What is this trash?
None of this tells you our side of the story. These are all videos they put together, so you can watch and learn nothing. Nothing that any of us would show you. Like here, have you ever seen a time lapse of the sun? Does it look like the earth is rotating backwards and the sun is still? Or does it look like our sun is simply moving across our sky, traveling away from your perspective? Again, but with some inversion. You can clearly see the sun, not only decreasing its size, but heading towards its next destination with a slight turn before it disappears from your line of sight. While Google would make sure when you type in flat earth that nothing like this would ever pop up, many agree the science regarding our sun is far from settled.
Is the earth flat or spherical? Who knows? Na kwa sababu hiyo debate, we shall be doing a full episode concerning that debate. Earth is flat or spherical? Choose sides hapo hivi kwa comment section, tunataka kujua manze. Na tunawaletea episode ingine moto sana yenye iko na hizo story zote. Tuone ni kama ni side gani inakaa ya ukweli. Inaweza kuwa kenye tunajua ni uongo ama kenye tunajua hatujui.
with this Cessna and the Air National Guard. I'm going to be inside of this Cessna, and we're going to be going rogue. We're going to fly into that no-fly zone, and we're going to see how the Air National Guard does it. They scramble the fighter jet to come flying for miles and miles until... Okay, we've just entered the no-fly zone now. Our pilots are talking to air traffic control, ignoring their calls to reach them.
Dude, that was a strange fight. Yeah, no flying good.
These fighter pilots scrambling to their jets. They're on alert and ready to take action 24 hours a day. Today, racing to their F-16s, suiting up, climbing on board, and rushing to the runway. Taking off to intercept our rogue Cessna, reaching the target in just minutes. This is the view from the F-16. That's my Cessna right there. Intimidating as you would think it would be. Look at that fighter jet. He's right off our wing. Another F-16 swooping in on the right, calling us on aviation frequency.
There must be something fishy hapa hivi. Huwezi fuatwa hivi kama hakuna kitu huko. Look, they are hiding something.
The fighter jet giving us one last warning. After all of this, the pilots still won't listen. The plane won't leave the airspace. Will you shoot them down?
If required, we'll execute the rules of engagement per the commander of the North American Aerospace Defense Command. And yes, we would do that.
Shoot the plane down?
If it meets the rules of engagement, yes, we would, to defend airspace.
Just in case you're not awake yet, the reason these government agencies had the flat earth in their logo is because they know where we live. And they get paid to protect that edge if you ever try to go
there. What you think is nothing more than just rocks are but the fractions of what remains of the massive forest that once swept this realm. There was far more oxygen back then, and these were the trees that helped produce it. We have been told so many lies from the moment we stepped foot in a classroom. From a very early age, it seems we were told what everything wasn't. And with that, it's quite easy to hide things in plain sight. It's hard to see the forest through the trees, they say. In this case, it's hard to see the massive forest through the little trees. We were never told to look anywhere else. But just open your eyes and imagine what was. It is no coincidence. Every ancient civilization, every religion, the world over, all talked about these world trees. Just look how Cairo, Egypt used to be depicted in maps. Pyramids built right on top of them. Most likely harnessing the energy right from those massive world trees. History is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon. Question everything, friends.
Jack and the Magic Beans. Labda ikuwa movie hiyo. Juu sasa kama hizo zilikuwa miti za kitambo, zilikuwa zinatoshana hivyo. Unajua, ndo maana ukiguza mawe sometimes unaweza feel your connection ya earth na body. Si story za jaba. Kama unaona kama ni uongo unaweza try, but si kokoto hivi. Mawe yenyewe unaweza chukua mawe umebika kwa mto hivyo. Feel your connection. Unaweza try. Unajua hapa ni the world of conspiracy theories. I might as well be lying.
You do not see into reality. The eyes are black holes. They suck in the light and then the image is produced at the back of the brain. This is because the universe is a mental projection and it's the number one law of the Kabbalion. The all is mind, the universe is mental. The word element, L, ment is the mind. Everything exists in the mind. The physical world you see is the third dimension. It's a mental projection from the mind. Lucy means light in Latin, and this is how the eyes work. Even the ancient Egyptians knew it. John 1:5. God is light. Low vibrational light turns into matter. High vibrational matter turns into light. The only thing that exists is light. Everything is made out of light. All light waves have a vibration, which is up and then down, midday, midnight. This is an hour, a minute, a millisecond. The sun is a sine wave. The DNA is a sine wave. The zodiac is a light sine wave. Everything's sine wave because everything's made out of light. And this is why the 7 metals have the same symbols of the 7 planets, because the planets are light, and when they materialize into physical matter, they give you the 7 metals. The sun gives you gold, Mars gives you iron, Jupiter tin. Hue, man. Hue equals light, and man comes from the word manifestation. We are light beings manifested into physical forms. The link is in the bio for this PDF. Make sure you're following the Instagram. I'm about to be banned on this account. Follow the backup, the link will be below this video.
Bah ouais, ça va pas. Ça s'est calmé. Ça va? D'habitude ça arrive un peu, mais là c'est carrément fort. Elle vous a pris une queue grave, vous faites quoi dans la rue? Ils ont dit elle arrive plus à poser sur
Oh non. Ouais.
Voilà, te rapproche pas. Ouais. Non, moi je prends peur.
Mais ouais, je crois là, c'est quoi? C'est de la sorcellerie. C'est pas de la sorcellerie. C'est bon, madame.
Vas-y, mets-la dans le sac, vite, elle va voler. Mets-la.
Tiens, je tiens. Attends, tiens. Le sac c'est bon. Le sac c'est bon. Ah, le sac m'a volé.
C'est un truc de fou là.
Là c'est bon maintenant.
Hiyo video imepita hapo. Huyo msee kenye tunaona ni gravity. Hiyo ni kama mwili yake haitambui gravity hata kidogo. Sasa ndio unaona akisimama anaenda juu. Inaweza kuwa ni masheto.
If Moses died and was buried in Deuteronomy chapter 34 verse 5 to 6 according to the Bible, then who wrote Deuteronomy chapter 34 verse 5 to 12?
Snake dragon monster caught on camera.
Señor. Kuna this thing alive. I can't understand how comes and the edges of the kitu hata ikipita kwa mawe haigwari. Inaweza kuwa ni editing hizi video hapa, alafu hiyo yote aishi. Wow. I don't think there's something like that. Hii inaweza kuwa ni uongo kabisa, and if you know hii ni uongo, mimi kulingana na mimi ni uongo. Wewe niambie unaonaje hapo hivi? Haiwezekani hiyo.
Wakazi wa Nyarkulian waliharakisha kufika katika boma la Kedireng Lomeri Makarel kushuhudia harusi ya kipekee. Hii kitarajiwa kuwa harusi ya kipekee. Mmoja baada ya mwingine walifululiza hadi huko ili kumwona bwana harusi anayesemekana haonekani na yeyote ila bi harusi. Japo mamake na dadake wanadai wamewahi kumwona mara moja kisha akatoweka. Harusi ilikuwa imepangwa kati ya bwana harusi huyo ambaye wakazi wamempa jina la Kipokot Yelat linalomaanisha radi kwa kuwa haonekani. Msichana anayetarajiwa kuwa bi harusi ana umri wa miaka 14.
Baada mara ya kwanza aliahidi mtoto akamwonyesha 1,000 achukue. Mtoto alikataa. Akaongeza 2,000. Akaongeza 3,000 mtoto akakataa. Ya mwisho aliongeza mpaka 30,000. Na ni pesa ni ile sura ya elfu ya pande hii hivyo hivyo. Ya Kenya tu hiyo. Sasa aliahidi achukue hii ampeleke. Kuna alisikia hata aliambia mtoto, mimi naona mama yako hana hata pesa sahi, wewe mpelekee hii, lakini mtoto alikataa kabisa kuchukua hizo pesa.
Inaarifiwa kuwa baada ya hapo bwana harusi huyo amekuwa akimhimiza msichana huyo amuoe, huku kitendawili cha kutoonekana kwake kikiwaogofya na kuwasisimua wengine.
Afeta pokote kungru paka takike wacha sai.
Huyu mtu tuseme mtu tu. Huyu mtu anakuja anajionyesha, anaenda. Anajionyesha, kesho uone. Kesho kuta anakuja, anaenda. Lakini sasa hii mama ameamua tu. Ameshindwa kwa sababu ametembea, tafuta hakuna. Mpaka sasa ndio
Inadaiwa mwanaume huyo anayejulikana kama Radi aliahidi kumuoa msichana huyo nyumbani kwao Jumatano hii. Hata hivyo familia hiyo imekuwa ikijaribu kuzuia harusi hiyo na kushindwa la kufanya, kwani hawawezi kumshtaki bwana harusi kwa kutaka kumuoa msichana ambaye hajahitimu miaka 18 kwa kuwa hawezi kamatwa kwani haonekani.
Watu wamehama ndani. Hiyo nyumba haikaliki. Sababu msichana anasema ndio mtu amekaa kwa hiyo kiti. Wasasi wakinongezana wanaongea kuhusu hii maneno. Msichana kidogo anaeleza, si hiyo mtu mlikuwa naongea naye. Si alikuwa anaangalia mdomo mama. Si mlikuwa mnasikizana. Yaani kwa akili ya mtoto anafikiria mama na baba wamesikizana na hii mtu. Sababu anakuja tu kwa nyumba anaongea, wakati hao wasasi wanaongea, hii mtu anaongea anaangalia mdomo ya baba ama ya mama. So imekuwa ni changamoto mingi sana.
Hata hivyo bwana harusi hakujitokeza hatimaye, kwani swali kuu likiwa kujua iwapo bwana harusi ni mzuka, ushirikina, dini au ni pepo. Hakuna ajuaye kimo au umbo lake ila biharusi mtarajiwa. Ni kiumbe halisia au dhahania tu? Ni baadhi ya maswali yanayozidi kutawala akilini mwa wakazi wa kijiji cha Nyarkulian, kaunti ya Pokot Magharibi, ambao kwa sasa wanamrejelea bwana harusi kama Radi kwa kukosa majibu ya maswali hayo. Doreen Katwai, QTV.
Radi anapangisha wasee harusi alafu anakosa kutekelezea mazee. Weka unajua Radi ama umesikia hizi story, mimi ninaangalia story za jaba. Huyo mtu huyu inaweza kuwa alipewa kitu fulani yenye imekuwa ikileta hizi reaction. Kama kwa ile video fulani tulikuwa tumecheki ule msee anainama kwa streets. Labda mtu huyu alikutana na hiyo mbogi. Kwa maana anaambia wazazi wake hizi story hapa. Na ni kama tumefika mwisho hizi vitu zetu. Please keep watching them, like, subscribe. Welcome to our family. Watch more videos here. IQ here. So you do. Okay. Like I said, you did it. On the way, until that is okay. Just no items. They must on 12.